Well, hey y'all, welcome to a Saturday Suds on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Bear Reviews. And I'm sitting out here. Today is actually June the 24th is when I'm doing these videos. The whole past week, if you've watched them, I've been doing this on June 24th. And this is my last one for the day. Got a couple of grandbabies here. Out here making beer reviews. I've been mowing the yard today, getting, stuff squared away, and it's been hot, dude. I mean, it's been in the 90s. I don't know exactly what temperature it is, but it was predicted to be in the 90s today, and I would say that's probably correct. And it's been humid and hot and just almost miserable. So after I got done mowing the yard and all that, I come out here to do some beer reviews. And I'm sitting at the end of my driveway, the very end of my driveway, and there's these trees that go up, and it's almost, I don't even park back here because the limbs come over the driveway. And actually the one right across from me here is probably about a foot lower than a foot or two lower than the camera angle. So I don't park back here, but it's nice and shady. And this is one of those, I call them scrub trees. It's one of them I don't even know what kind of tree it is, but later on in the season, they'll drop this sap that just turns black. These rocks underneath here will just be black because of the sap that comes off its tree. And probably need to cut it down, but man, it provides some good shade in the summer, and I hate to do that. Even though I don't park under it, I park up there close to the house. My house is right there. Got my truck parked in front of it. My wife parks beside me, and we don't enjoy this shade of this canopy right here because the damn sap just turns black. Anyway, even though I'm sitting in the shade right now, it's hot and it's humid. And what I've got for you today on Saturday Suds, after all that bull crap y'all don't care nothing about, I've seen this on the internet before, y'all, and I hadn't seen it around to buy it. And this is a light beer from Miller, the 50th anniversary edition in a big gold can. I hadn't seen it around, and I finally saw it, and I was like, damn it, I'm going to review it. I like light beer. My favorite kind of light beer from Miller Lite, whatever you want to call it, is in the 9-pack, which is it's the 16-ounce aluminum bottles. Man, I love I don't know if there's a difference in the taste, if it's all in my head, whatever, but I'd rather have that as any of them. The Miller Lite in the can, Miller Lite in the bottle, Miller Lite this way. I love the aluminum bottles that they come in for whatever that's worth. Nobody cares. Anybody else like that? Anybody else like the aluminum bottles better than any other thing? Y'all let me know in the comments. Let's see. All right, so the ingredients of this Miller Lite is water, barley malt, corn syrup, and in parentheses dextrose, yeast, and hops, and hop extract. Corn syrup is used as part of the brewing process only. Miller Lite never uses high fructose corn syrup. All right, just to get all that out in the open. I got a 24-ounce can here. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, for anybody that didn't know that shit already. Government warning, all that kind of good garbage. Serving size is 12 fluid ounces, even though this is a 24-ounce can. We're going to have 2 servings today. Serving size 12 fluid ounces. There's 2 servings per container. There's 4.2% alcohol by volume, 96 calories, 3.2 carbs, 0 fat, and 1 protein, or less than 1 gram of protein per serving. All right, so I might get a gram of protein out of this. I'll help me going through the rest of the day. All right, the 50th, the original light beer since 1975. All right, so is that accurate? Is this actually the first light beer that was ever made in 1975? I don't know. It's what it says. It says the original light beer since 1975. All right, I was 9 years old in 1975. It says inside is a fine Pilsner beer brewed with the highest quality ingredients. We use choice hops from the Pacific Northwest as well as noble Suds hops and deliver more taste, aroma, and color with only 96 calories per 12 ounce. Cheers to another 50 years. Miller time and Lite. That's what it says on the back of the can there. So, I like Miller Lite. I mean, a couple years ago, y'all, yeah, I didn't give a shit about light beer, didn't care. Whatever. I don't necessarily want a light beer, but I'm pushing 60. I'm almost 60, y'all. So light beer has become a friend of mine. I started enjoying these Miller Lite in the 16-ounce aluminum bottles, and I had a bunch of people telling me about Busch Light, and I ended up trying it. And y'all, for the price, Busch Light is my go-to. I buy them by the case. Man, look at that. Is that not a beautiful thing? That is just bright and beautiful. I love it. Y'all can see images through it and everything. Alright, I like hazy beer. Hazy beer's fine. But, man, this right here, the brightness of that beer, how pretty and gold it is. You can see through it. This is my favorite. This is my favorite color of beer, man, where you can actually see through it clearly. No clouds, no haze whatsoever. And it's got a good head on it as well. Now, I've noticed, as far as your domestic beers go, your Budweiser, Bud Light, all those, and your Coors and all those, you pour them off, and the head dissipates really quick. Miller High Life and Miller Lite, in my experience, has always had a head that would linger and actually gather, lacing around the glass. I haven't had that with any other domestic beers other than Miller High Life and Miller Lite. And to me, it just speaks more about the quality of the beer. It may not make any damn difference at all. I don't know. But to me, a head that will linger and develop lacing, in my personal opinion, it just seems like it's a more quality beer than a beer that just dissipates the head immediately. Call me crazy, agree, disagree, let me know in the comments. Alright, so let's see if we can get a whiff of the head there. I'm not getting any kind of aroma at all, nothing. I mean, it smells like water. I mean, that's the aroma I'm getting off of it. But before that head goes away, let me see if I can taste it. Alright, so the head is thin. And there's not really any kind of flavor at all other than just a, beer flavor. That's what I'm getting out of the head on this. But that is just a beautiful, bright beer. Look at that. I mean, just beautiful and bright. You can see right through it. No clouds, no haze, nothing. I just love that. That's my favorite. That's my favorite color right there. I'll drink a hazy. I like a hazy and a dark beer and stuff like that, but this is my favorite right here. Alright, so this Miller Lite, a fine Pilsner beer, celebrating 50 years at a 4.2% ABV. I think that's right. Is that right? I didn't even read that. Let's see. Is that what it is? Did I read it? 4.2. Yeah, that's right. I've had a few beers already today, y'all, if you can't tell. This is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do to provide for yourselves, your families, and pay your own damn way just like I do. And making a living's hard, and our politicians don't do anything to help us. Shame on them. Dirt bags. Cheers, brothers and sisters. Thank you for what you do to keep this country rolling and moving, because it sure ain't our politicians. I love and appreciate y'all. I love it. I freaking love it. Alright, so I told y'all I've been out here mowing and it was all hot and sweaty earlier and everything. But man, this right here, this is the perfect lawnmower refreshment beer. I can't personally tell the difference between 50th anniversary and last week's, but it don't make a damn to me. This is good beer. I got to score an A. I got to score an A, y'all. It's just delicious. It's beautiful when you look at it, and that's always a plus to me. Some people don't give a shit. I mean, but I like looking at the different colors of beer, what they look like. I've had beer that looked like rusty, dadgum hot water heater water. I have, man. I think it was what is it? The Frog. I can't remember what it's called now. But man, it's good beer, but it just looked bleh. It looked like you didn't want to drink it. It looked like come out of a hot water heater or something. It was nasty. An old rusty hot water heater. Just nasty looking stuff, but it was still good. But this right here, just pleasing to the eye, pleasing to the palate. Now I will say this, all right, so it says a fine Pilsner, and if you watch my videos, you know that I compare Pilsners to the Pilsner Urquell. Pilsner Urquell's up here. All other Pilsners, you know, have paled in comparison, basically. All right, this says it's a fine Pilsner, but it does not compare at all, in my opinion, to the Pilsner Urquell. At all. It's good beer. It's delicious beer. But if I'm comparing Pilsner to Pilsner, this is nothing like a Pilsner Urquell. It's nothing like it. It may have just a ever so slight whisper of bitterness in the finish, but it's nothing like the Pilsner Urquell. It's nothing like the Pilsners. I did a Pilsner yesterday, day before yesterday on a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday. And it was more similar to the Pilsner Urquell than this Pilsner is. I have never really, I mean, I know it says a fine Pilsner on the front of it, but I've never really considered it a Pilsner because it doesn't have that boom that I consider a Pilsner when comparing to Pilsner Urquell. There's a bitterness in the finish of a Pilsner Urquell that, unless you've ever tried it, you can't explain it to you. But that's what I compare all my Pilsners to. And this does not have much of a Pilsner or a bitterness bite at all. I mean, it's almost non-existent. That doesn't deter from the fact that it's a delicious brew. And I love it. I got to score it an A. So easy going down. So easy to drink. I mean, it's just pleasant through and through. It deserves an A, damn near an A plus. If I hadn't had 3 or 4 beers already, I probably wouldn't say that. Anyway, hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these videos, you like different kind of beer and shit like that, a little beer mug right there. And you can push that and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got more than 1,000 videos up there, and this is a shameless plug or whatever. But I've got less than 1,000 followers, y'all, and I've been doing this for over 6 years. And I sure would appreciate hearing from you. If you don't subscribe, that's fine. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. All right, y'all. I'll be back next week for a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. I love and appreciate y'all. Cheers. Oh, it's so good.